Okay, here it comes, the new Ford Lightning. So, so this is the new F-150 Ford Lightning, and for this video, we're just going to kind of talk about that. We'll talk about you know what it brings to the plate. It's a new design of the F-150 platform. So so the cab and a lot of the internals in the cab seats and stuff are going to be carryovers from the regular F-150. So this is kind of the same platform that they've been running since 2015. The frame is drastically changed because of the battery system. So there's a skateboard system there with a battery in it. It's got front and rear motors, no transmission, no transfer case, no drive shafts. And it has independent rear suspension as well as independent front suspension. So this gives you kind of a car type of ride, I think, is what you're going to get out of this. So what you have here is they've redesigned the front to make it look different enough that you can recognize it as the electric. You've got that full width DRL on the front, and you have a full width DRL on the or LED on the rear, and they've got some of this graphic slow motion stuff here. Everybody thinks this stuff's cool. Anyway, I think the idea here is, of course, this comes leveled. I'm guessing that there's some type of a ride height adjustment. You can see it's an independent rear suspension. Later on, you'll see the coil springs, but it looks to me like there might be an air assist shock inside of the coil springs. So I'm guessing that you'll be able to keep this level. There'll be no more trying to level your truck and then putting a load in it and having it squat in the back and all that stuff. Now, and this is the independent rear suspension. You can kind of see there's that shock. You see inside the spring there's another something there. Whether that's an airbag or an air assist shock, I'm not sure. Anyway, that will have something to do with a new system that they started offering on all their high-end trucks, which would be the trailer hitch weight system that'll tell you how much tongue weight you're putting on your truck or how much payload you're putting in the truck. So this one, I think the ground clearance is down a little bit, but I think you're going to find that the central ground clearance is probably up, so slightly from the where the diffs are. So that'll kind of help off-road. I think this truck will probably still be just fine. It offers a rear locker, and it's going to have brake traction control in the front. And this is probably, I mean, it's not going to be Rivian-like, but it's going to be just as good as what you're used to with your regular F-150. There's that full width LED on the tailgate. Now I'm not sure now whether that's going to come on all models. I think this is a platinum model, and they only seem to show in their information. They only seem to show XLT, Lariat, and Platinum. They haven't shown a King Ranch that I could see, and they haven't shown a Limited, but they also haven't shown this new commercial grade, which I'm not sure if they're changing the name of XL, if they're getting rid of it and calling it commercial. I'm not sure. Now on the towing range is basically the same as a regular F-150. If you buy an F-150 without the tow package, it will tow 5,000 pounds. Like currently, whatever motor you get, if you don't get the tow package or the hitch, like you just get the hitch package, it's 5,000 pounds. But that's based on the bumper pull weight, okay? So that's a little bit different. So this will tow 5,000 pounds. With the tow package, I think it was 7,600. And which is basically about the same as a 2.7 liter truck. And then when you go to the top battery system, you get the 10,000 pounds, which is pretty close to I mean, it's not heavy duty payload package, and it's not heavy duty tow package. weights, but it's pretty much standard for like a 5-speed or a 5-liter truck. Anyway, there's the frunk. So that's an interesting thing. It's big enough to 400 liters. It's pretty close to the same size as the rear trunk on the new Mustang Mach-E. It's got 2.4 kilowatts of energy that you can plug in inside of it. Then they're offering this system. Now this would be something you'd wire into the house. So when the power goes out in your house, it'll shut off power from the road, then turn on power from the truck, and then feed it back through the truck into the house, but automatically disconnecting your house from the grid so you don't electrocute the electricians that are working on the lines. Now, that's a really smart system. I think that's going to be fantastic. This picture here, it shows somebody working outside. So I think this is the idea is this is, you can use this vehicle to work from. You keep your tools up front. You can run your saws and stuff from the back. You can build houses from it. And this is the Platinum. So, of course, the stylized 20-inch wheels, a little fancier on the outside, that diamond-shaped grille and stuff. This is the XLT. It's got 18-inch wheels. You can see the styling is a little different. This looks like could be a sport package regular truck. And they're saying with the 18-inch wheels up to 2,000 and the small battery up to 2,000 pounds of payload, which is good. Now that would be without any options. This is a Lariat truck, and that just shows you one set of wheels that you could get with the Lariat truck. And again, I'm not sure where the battery cutoff is going to be. So you're going to get a standard battery or a large battery. And so these are the three, Platinum, Lariat, and XLT, left to right. And anyway, just gives you an idea. The styling is going to be, the grills and stuff are different, the wheels are different, but the style, they'll be recognizable. Now, I hope Ford does a Lightning version of the Expedition and then spreads it down to the Explorer and maybe the Escape and the Bronco Sport, and then maybe the Ranger and the new Maverick, and has one of these in every part of their market. But I fully expect by next year this will be the #1 selling electric vehicle on Earth.